Hello and good morning from the first ever Flamingo Land vlog on Pleasure Beach Experience YouTube. So today I am joined by Becca, first time here in 6 years, just like me. Jimmy, hello. Have you been here before?
Yeah, last year.
Last year? Oh, fair enough. And Mark.
Hello.
And we're also joined by, oh no, Mike's not here. Again. Any idea where he is?
We did pass a McDonald's on the way, so he may have stopped off in there for a bit.
I thought you were bringing him.
Yeah. Message at R10 here, I'm not coming, so.
Oh, terrible, terrible. No Mike again, what are we going to do with him?
Well, it'll be a quiet day, won't it?
Yeah, that's true, although I'm sure Charlie,
yes,
our little Eskimo, will have other ideas. So, what ride first? Booster bike?
Booster bike.
Yeah, probably.
Booster bike. You looking forward to booster bike, Becca?
Yeah.
Although it's called Velocity here, isn't it?
Hold on tight!
So we've just taken 2 back row rides on Velocity. Jimmy, how was it?
It was alright, yeah. At least I have to wait an hour and a half for it this time.
Oh, did you have to last time?
Yeah, it took ages. So
well, we
I'm
just speaking to the staff and they're not expecting it to be too busy, so fingers crossed for a quiet day. Like I say, we did it twice on the back row, they let us stay on. Mark, how was it for you?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's alright. Reminds me of like last time. Literally, one of the things I like about this park is if it's quiet, there's nobody in the air gates, just let you stay on it.
Yeah.
Re-ride up water.
Can imagine we're going to get a lot of rides done today.
Plenty. Although I've heard the drop tower not on today.
No, you are going on cliffhanger whether you like it or not. But the park is going to especially open it just for you, I think.
Just for the one ride of it?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
We'll try and get a rider cam video on that. Even if it's proper shaky, we'll give it a go.
No, it's good. It's a nice park, really. I just quite enjoy it. So
good stuff. So we have enjoyed a couple of rides on Velocity, and we're now going to give this thing in front of us a go called Hero. I've never been on this. Mark, what should I expect?
Just to feel a bit unsafe, to be honest with you.
A bit of brutality.
Yeah, it does throw you around, especially on the outside seats.
Yeah.
So I'll let you enjoy that first.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. Peter,
It's an experience getting onto the thing in the first place.
Oh, great. That's
be prepared to climb a couple of steps like you're climbing in a ladder.
Right, okay.
And then, you know, they've earned the nickname Flying Toast Rack for a reason.
Well, talking of toast, I'd rather have some, but yeah, let's go and have a go on Hero. Awful.
Yeah. It's because you don't want to touch the restraints because they are disgusting as well. It gives you an extra challenge.
Yeah.
It just feels horrible. And the whole ladder getting on and off things is nonsense.
Not be giving it another go then?
No, definitely not.
How was it? Horrible. We've been joined by Chris. You're lucky you avoided Hero like me. Not going on it.
It's awful. I've done it once and that's it. Never again.
How was it for you?
Especially in them outside seats, it's terrible.
I've got to go and give it a go now if I really want the credit. You coming on again?
Credit to credit, mate. Credit to credit.
What? This is ridiculous. Oh, I'm on the end, shit. This does not feel normal at all.
Wait till you actually on the thing.
Oh, great.
Yeah, you get thrown upside down and you land on the cage at the back.
Great. This is genuinely the first time I've been scared on a ride in years. At least you get a nice view of the caravans. Oh, what on earth?
You ready for this?
I already don't feel comfortable. What? Oh! Ah! Oh God! What is this? Ah! Oh, no way! Ah! Whoever designed that wants doing for some sort of charge, honestly.
So I've just had my first and last go on Hero, and I'm even debating not getting the credit at Coney Island right now because I've had neck surgery here. That was less painful on my neck than that piece of shit that I've just been on. Who decided to build one of them things? Who decided to, yeah, I'll sign that off, it's a good idea to build one of them. Because
there's more than one.
there's more than one. Someone actually went on one and went, yeah, I'll build one of them in my own park. Oh, honestly, I'm glad they've stopped building them. Flamingo Land, if anyone from your park's watching, please get rid of it and buy a Pinfari. That'd be a better idea. One that's about 40 years old would be smoother. Honestly, never again, and I'm not sure I'm going to do the one at Coney Island. I think I'll give that one a miss. Mike, you can do that one when we go to Coney Island because I am not doing it. But yeah, neck surgery was less painful for that thing. Having a kidney out, which took me about 2 months to recover, was less painful than that thing. Never again. Can we go do something smooth, like the go-karts or something? So next up for the group is a ride on what I seem to remember as being very good, and not Mumbo Jumbo, is Cliffhanger. And thankfully it is open. And Mark just made a confession that he's actually quite looking forward to it.
I wouldn't say quite looking forward to it. I'd sooner go on that than Hero again.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Will you be going on the Hero thing at Coney Island?
Cred to cred.
Cred to cred, for goodness sake.
Cred to cred.
I'm genuinely not sure if I'll go on it. It was that bad.
I could just add it to my course account and then never bother with it again.
Yeah, it's one I might forget about. Something to note if you are coming to Flamingo Land is that this place here does breakfast until 11 AM. Becca's currently investigating what they do for breakfast. But for now, we're going to go and take a ride on Cliffhanger. I hope it's as good as I remember, because last time it was very good. Do we know if it's on combo mode?
I hope so.
Don't think it is, you know.
Got more airtime than ice was.
Yeah. Oh. So we've just taken a ride on Cliffhanger, and unfortunately it's not in combo mode, but it was still really enjoyable. It's a lot better than Ice Blast is at the Pleasure Beach. It's just still got a bit of a kick to it. A little bit earlier on we mentioned about breakfast in the, not at Tiffany's, at the diner. And yeah, it was good. We got sausage sandwiches and sausage toasted sandwiches, sorry. And we also got a couple of rounds of toast, beans, brews. It was nice. What did you think of breakfast, Becca?
Oh, it's not too bad, yeah.
Yeah, it was decent, wasn't it? It's good for...
Nice and quick.
Nice to get breakfast in a theme park, eh?
Yeah.
Makes a nice change, doesn't it?
Yeah, especially when you've had a long drive to get here.
Yeah, we've been on the road since 7 o'clock this morning, so... And Charlie's enjoying himself.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
He likes the launch shot tower.
Cliffhanger, let's call it by its name.
Does he like going, can we go on? We can do it. He will love shot towers when it's big enough.
Yeah, that one.
You want to go on there? You want to go on.
What he wants to do is go and play in the water fountains. So I think next, once everyone's had breakfast, we'll probably go over to that general direction and do Mumbo Jumbo and Kumali. But yeah, Cliffhanger was really good. Hope to get on it again later on, actually. So we've had our breakfast and now it's time for a ride on Mumbo Jumbo, and we've also been joined by Mr. Springy Tails.
Morning.
How do?
Not bad.
Good stuff. Camera wars.
Yeah.
I like the bit of fluff on your camera. It's very nice.
Muffling.
Yeah. So who hasn't been on Mumbo Jumbo? Or have we all been on it?
I've been on it before.
Yeah, you've been on it. Has everyone been on? All looking forward to it again?
It's alright.
It's alright. It's alright. Come on, let's have some positivity.
It's alright.
It's alright. There we go. There we go. We'll go on it then. We'll let you know how we get on. Oh dear. Oh jeez. Ah! Jesus! Shoulders took a right batter in there. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, jeez.
Your rattle hits this.
I feel like Anthony Joshua's just whacked me one on the side pole. So we've just taken a ride on Mumbo Jumbo. Becca's glad she didn't. How was it?
It was alright till we set up brake run for an hour.
for an hour. Slight exaggeration, but it felt like an hour.
Felt like an hour, yeah.
Yeah. So, network rail.
I feel like my jaw's been battered.
Yeah.
Like I crashed into like the shoulder restraint. I was like, oh, that hurts a bit.
So yeah, just to go back about the network rail sort of comment, we were stuck on the brake run and a couple of guys in orange jackets come and sorted it out, pushed some lap bars down and it was fixed.
I couldn't understand why they just couldn't let us off, because like, just undo us and there's a step next to us that we just step onto and get off that way.
Yeah.
It just didn't make any sense.
Oh, wait, it does.
That's where you could have got off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
What did you think?
Yeah, it's all right. Mumbo Jumbo's Mumbo Jumbo. It runs slowly. I'd forgotten how many brake runs there are on the damn thing.
Yeah, probably as well though.
Well, yeah, it's designed to run with those brake runs. It's designed to run slowly. If it ran faster, as people say it ought to, you'd play out the damn side more.
Yeah, I'm glad it doesn't.
But yeah, the unload situation, I reckon that where we were stopped was designed as an unload station.
Yeah.
But now in Flamingo Land, it's probably broken by now.
Yeah, let's see what Alan thought.
It was alright until the last bend when it just threw both sides of my head around, and now I feel like I've been in a rugby match.
You probably got an indent off your glasses on each
Yeah.
side.
I took these off. It would have been a lot worse. With,
Yeah,
with those on.
definitely. Oh.
I was getting nice and cold and sat on the brakes as well.
Yeah, because Alan's standing in for Mike today with shorts on. Unfortunately, there's no orange though.
No orange trainers.
No, that's my job.
Scott's filling in there. Too.
Yeah, I've got that sorted. Peter's got his bright jacket on to fill in for Mike. So next up for the PVE group is a ride on the Vekoma SLC Kumali. Going to be trying and get front row so I can do a front row POV on it. Let you know how we get on. Slow, isn't it? Going up. Here we go. It's alright that. It's a lot smoother than I was expecting.
I think it's probably the best one I've done.
Yeah, definitely.
It's even better than Odyssey for me.
I think so, yeah. Odyssey's got quite rough though.
I've got a few hours on it.
think of Kumali? I was going to call it Infusion then.
It's alright, I really enjoyed it. It's the best SLC I've done.
The best one?
The best one.
Yeah.
Beats Odyssey and Infusion for me. I'd be expressive if anyone has ever done that at movie park. That's a shocker.
Just wait until you do the original Wallaby Holland in a couple of months.
Can't wait, I'm going to run for it.
You're going to run for it, first ride?
First ride, it's literally all I'm going for.
Forget Untamed, forget Lost Gravity, going straight for the SLC.
Straight for the SLC, I'm going to get on it and be like, yes, this is what I've come for.
Right, we're going to have to get your head checked in a minute. How was it for you, Alan?
I enjoyed it for the most part. It's a little bit coming out of the 0G roll there.
Yeah.
Through my head a little bit, but other than that, it wasn't too rough.
How would you compare it to the others you've done?
I think the only other one I can remember doing is Infusion.
Yeah.
And it's definitely better than Infusion.
Yeah.
It's the best SLC I've ever ridden as well.
Fair dues. Let's see what the others thought. What do you think, guys?
Nice smooth ride.
Nice smooth ride. Better than Infusion anyway. Peter?
To be fair, it's better than last time I rode it. Last time I rode it here, they'd let it go a little bit, but it's restored now.
Yeah.
Not as good as the first time I rode it, but still pretty good.
Good stuff.
Especially for an SLC.
Yeah, after what you'd said before, I was expecting it to be a bit of a headbanger, but it wasn't.
No.
Good stuff. So, what do you think of the operations, though? Oh, best last unsaid.
It's
slow.
Yeah, that's it. Flamingo Land.
Yeah, I think it's the best way of putting it. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, I agree with everyone. It's the best one in the UK for definite.
Yeah.
But operations are not so good.
No.
So yeah, it's alright. It's what it is. SLC. They're not the best rides, but this is a better one.
Yeah.
Out of all.
Good stuff. Where next? Come on, Peter, you're in charge. Hey, flip-flop. You wearing flip-flops?
No.
No. Oh, you mean the ride? Sorry. Let's go and do that then. You'll need flip-flops when you do the water ride, whatever it's called. Can't remember what it's called.
Guess who's not doing the water ride?
Paul?
No.
You're doing it, aren't you? You're the old man of the sea, you have to do it.
Wrong.
Oh, so Jimmy can do it, he's got the right gear on for it.
What is this?
We're doing
Flip-flop.
flip-flop.
Yes.
Good stuff. And then the water ride that I can't remember the name of.
I've not got an hour to spare. You know what I mean? 'Cause it takes you through the animal enclosure. It's like it takes a while, doesn't it? So.
Is it Lost River? Is that its name? I can't actually remember. That's the one.
The Rats Log Fleet.
No, not quite. Let's do it then. Something or the other. Unfortunately, we didn't get on flip-flop in the end. We got as far as getting in our seats actually, but it broke down and we were asked to get off the ride and get out of the queue. So the rest of the guys are in the queue for Velocity currently. I've decided to have a bit of a walk round and wait for them while they're on there, having done it twice earlier on. Becca's in the zoo watching the animals with Charlie. So yeah, I'm just going to film some off-ride shots, and then once the guys have been on Velocity, we'll probably head back to flip-flop and see if we have a bit more luck getting on it. And looking in the distance there, it is now running again, so hopefully we can get on it shortly. Better now it's warmed up a bit.
That's right.
Good stuff. How was it, guys?
Enjoyed it. Yeah.
Enjoyed it. Good stuff. Cold though.
It is cold. Cold on the hands.
Yeah, definitely. You regretting shorts?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a bit. Just as well you brought a hoodie. Mark and Jimmy are on at the front there. So we've come over to the Dino Stone area of Flamingo Land, which is probably one of the better areas of the park in terms of consistent theming. There is a little Zamperla spinning coaster in this area too, called Twistosaurus, which is it's quite fun for a family coaster, to be honest. But yeah, I'm just going to take a little walk through the area now and just show you what is in this area. There's quite a few animatronics around the area and quite a lot of stuff for your children to do as well in terms of rides, and like just over there is like it's called Dino Dig, which is a bit of a play area, and then you've got this flat ride here which is good if you want to take younger children on. Also, you got like these boards around the area with sort of tell you what the dinosaurs are. You've got the like animatronic of the Spinosaurus here, and then the board just down here telling you what it is. So I think that's quite cool, especially if you are going to bring young children here, because I think it's something that especially young lads would be interested in, especially if they go through the phase where they're interested in dinosaurs. I know as a child I did, and that was largely thanks to Jurassic Park being on quite a lot on the telly at that time. But I think it's always cool when you see stuff like this, especially as a young lad. It's the kind of thing that would interest you, and I'm sure my little boy will be interested in this kind of stuff as well. So yeah, I think it's one of the more interesting and more consistently themed areas of Flamingo Land. I've got to say, it's not the best themed theme park. I mean, quite a few parks in the UK get stick for not being as well themed as they perhaps should be, and one of those places is actually Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It does get quite a lot of stick for Icon not being themed and the rides not being themed, but that is an amusement park, whereas this does sell itself as a theme park, and the theming's not particularly great. But that's why I wanted to focus on this area, because I think it's one of the better areas of the park in terms of theming and consistent theme, because there isn't really much theming anywhere else throughout the park. I think these animatronics are quite cool. Obviously they're only low budget, but they are pretty cool. And again, you've got the sign saying what it is. I mean, I'm not that bothered on theming, if I'm really honest. I prefer a good coaster, whether it's themed or not, but for a place that does sell itself on being a theme park, there isn't a lot of theming here. But that's why, like I say, I wanted to focus on this area, because this area in particular is probably the best themed area of the park. So yeah, we'll move on and try and catch the others up now.
This is the one part of the park that we're themed for.
Yes, we are themed for this area too with our buggy. Well, Charlie's buggy. Charlie's buggy, not quite our buggy. We bought it, but it's Charlie's.
Yes.
Marley ride. Gonna go on Marley ride again.
I think he wants to have a go.
I really want a good swing.
What does Flamingo Land need then, Becca? What do you think?
An overhaul?
A big overhaul?
Yeah. I mean, even if just the operations were a bit better,
yeah,
that'd help.
Just seems a little bit half-baked, doesn't it?
Yes, definitely. I know it's not a massive park, but there is a lack of toilets as well and baby change.
Yeah.
Because I think everything's just in that central building, but if you're up at the back of the zoo, that's no good for you when you need to change your little one.
No, definitely not.
But
I mean, there's a lot here to do, but it's not great.
No.
I mean, obviously we've got Velocity, which is all right.
Yeah, I like that.
But yeah,
it's not much else.
No.
Backwards again. Big.
So guys, what does Flamingo Land need to do to get better?
Operations need to be better.
Yeah.
They're not, to be fair, they're not short of rides. There's loads of rides here.
Yeah.
Maybe a new coaster.
Yeah.
Which they might be getting.
Yeah.
Depending on which room you're in.
Yeah, definitely.
I think operations and just tidy it up a bit, really.
Yeah.
A bit more theming around the place, maybe.
Definitely. I was going to say, what do you think is good about it?
There's a couple of decent coasters here. Kumali and Velocity are both pretty good.
Yeah.
Flip-flop's really good. I just really enjoyed that.
Good stuff.
But yeah, I wouldn't say couldn't spend days and days here and
No.
not get bored.
No, that's true. To be honest, it could sound awful, but I'm a little bit bored of it now because I feel like we've done everything that we would want to do now.
Yes, I have done everything I wanted to do.
Yeah.
It's only, what is it, I looked at 1:45.
Yeah. So yeah, Mark, what do you think?
It's alright.
It's alright.
It's one of those, like, it's a once-a-year park.
Yeah.
At most, really. You come, you have a good day out, and then no rush wheel to come back, but it's, like I was saying, you just need to improve the operations a little bit.
Yeah.
To get things throughputs a bit better.
Yeah,
otherwise
definitely.
You're stuck there, aren't you? So it's not even been a busy day. We've waited for Mumbo Jumbo. We've waited for Kumali.
I think there was about 8 people in front of us in the Mumbo Jumbo queue. It took us nearly an hour.
Yeah.
Kumali was 1 train's worth of people. It took all day.
Yeah, it just needs to improve on them, really.
Yeah.
Because like they don't, on Kumali, for whatever reason, they don't let you into the air gates when they've dispatched the train. They wait until they've got everybody off, and then you go back in the air gates. So.
There's no point having them, is there, really?
Just let you on and then go and sit where you want, really. So.
Chris, Peter, what do you reckon?
I reckon they need at least one decent ride that's re-rideable.
Yes.
That would make that day. Like you got Alton Towers, you got Nemesis where you can re-ride it. Many parks have got that. Here you do everything once and that's kind of, you don't really want to do it again.
Yeah.
So I think one major thrill ride that you could re-ride would really improve the park and take it somewhere.
Yeah, I agree, definitely. Peter?
Don't know, I can't put my finger on it. It's sort of, it's nearly there but not quite so much.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't know, maybe it's sort of maybe it's where it wants to be. Maybe we're sort of not seeing it enough from a family point of view.
Yeah.
It's not an enthusiast park.
No, definitely. Favourite ride here?
Velocity.
Fair enough. Yeah. Didn't ask you that, did I, Chris? Velocity. Yeah. I think we're all agreed on that. Yeah. Right, I'm going to get in front of the camera then and wrap it up. So that's it. That's at the end of this Pleasure Beach Experience vlog here at Flamingo Land. My first time here in 6 years. I thought I'd do a bit of a review on it. It's been 6 years since I last came here for a reason. It's a bit like I feel now. I just feel like a little bit empty when you come here. Like Chris said, you do everything once and then it's like, well, what do I do now? Kumali probably is re-rideable, but the queue for it just takes forever. I mean, like I was saying behind the camera earlier, I think we were 1-2 trains worth of people away from getting on, and it seemed to take like half an hour. It just seems to take too long. They were dispatching the trains almost to a timetable. It's almost like had to be like every 15 minutes or something like that. I've seen better bus timetables in Salou, which is saying something, and that's in the winter as well. And if you've been over to Portaventura, you know what Planet Bus are like. So the dispatch times on the coasters just take forever, and I don't even think it comes from the staff being slow or not enthusiastic, because the staff are all really nice. You speak to them on the rides and they're all really friendly and they're always chatty, and like they see the GoPros and they're, oh, what channel are you filming for and stuff like that. So I think it's just a case of there's no urgency from the people above to say get the queues moving, keep the guests happy. And it's like when we were broke down on Mumbo Jumbo, there just seemed to be no urgency whatsoever to sort of tell us what was going on, to get anyone over there to fix the problem. It was just sit there and wait. It was like 15 minutes just sat there. I know from when I worked at Alton Towers years ago now that we had a 15-minute policy. If a ride was broke down for 15 minutes, you got the guests off, you just got them off and got them evacuated and give them a fast pass, or you at least gave them updates and told them what was going on. What does Flamingo Land need? At least 2 more, well, at least 2 decent coasters, because I don't think it's got any. I think that they've wasted so much land with rubbish rides. There's nothing here that really makes me say, yeah, I'll come back next year, and it probably will be like 4 or 5 years before I come back again. It's been a good day for enjoying the company with everyone, and it's nice to get a different day out than Pleasure Beach, Towers or Fort, but I'm not in any rush to come back, and it probably will be like 5 years before I come back, unless they build a new coaster soon, but genuinely don't see that happening. Got to say the flat ride's decent. Cliffhanger's good, Flip-Flop's good, there's can't think what it's called, Disco Ride. I didn't go on it today, but they're usually pretty good. There's plenty here to do, but it's not particularly very good, if that makes sense. And for a place that brands itself as a theme park, there is just no theming, other than the Dino bit, but that's average, but it's the best there is here. So yeah, that's it from me, and thanks to everyone else that's contributed. Thanks for watching this Pleasure Beach Experience vlog. I'll see you in the next video.